Okay guys, I'm at Saddleback to do the video before you guys close on this property. So we're just going to take a look and see if everything looks the way we should expect it. The purpose of a final walk, even though you're not here, is to see if the property is in reasonably the same condition as when we first saw it or when you first saw the video. It's a little bit unusual to not have been here to see the whole thing, but I do know you've had a friend here and we have done it before. Okay. Now I'm going to be looking, and I'll use my video as I do this. When I look at a home right before we close, I look at the ceiling. I look to see if I see any watermarks. We did have some rain and some hail yesterday. So that's kind of what I do when I look around. I look at windows to make sure nothing's broken. Usually the final walks are more important when we have people that have occupied the home and are moving out to see if any damage has been done. But I'm just looking here. Look at all the windows. That looks good. This is a gorgeous home. I was with Rev when she did the first video. Looks good in there. Again, sorry, the video is not as nice as when Rev did it because I'm looking at some of the other details. Nothing on the ceilings. I still see 0 marks on the flooring. This window, perfectly good. So they had a towel rod here that made some marks. Everything looks good in there. Ceiling looks great in here. I don't see an issue with this window. These ones do come open. No issues with that window. This all looks very good. I don't know that you could have picked a better floor plan to have the 2 separate living spaces that you guys were looking for. This is just a silk leaf on the floor. Your attic crawl space is right beneath your pantry. Ceilings all look very good. Let's see if I can see through here. Oh yeah, I'm looking up here and I don't see any problems. So we know that they didn't do any of the repairs, so that's the other thing that we look at on a final walk. If they did repairs and if there's any new damage that we weren't aware of before. Everything looks good. There's a little bit of bird poop on it. All these windows also fine. hope I'm not giving you guys whiplash going through all this. More in here, the door. We'll look at the door from the outside since we're going to go up there anyway. The door window looks just fine. And I'll look at these windows out here from this side. I see no cracked windows at all. We had a lot of wind, some crazy weather yesterday, so there looks to be some cleanup that the pool's trying to do, but it is working. I see the vacuum working. I can hear the pump going. There's the wall where the inspector said had a little zigzag crack in it from the tree on the other side. It's really not all that uncommon. Alright, let's take a look at the master. Well, when I was here the first time, I didn't notice that there is outdoor speakers. Ceilings look good. In case you didn't know, there's a panel right here, and this is where all of your, if you had an alarm, this would be where cable and all that kind of stuff would hook up. It's the main room for that. Oh, the light's not working in the... Looks like a light bulb's burnt out. I don't see any stains on the ceiling of any kind to indicate water leaks. I looked at these windows from outside. Did not look at this one outside. They've got their cable coming in right here. This is all very clear. I don't see any moisture around the toilet. Just check. I don't see. This window doesn't move, but I don't see any cracks or moisture around that. Well guys, it looks to be good to me. I don't see anything that's obvious. Of course, I'm not allowed to sign anything due to